or Vince Vaughn, but there was a wedding crasher at one couple's nuptials in Hawaii.
This is coming over for sure.
The waves so strong that they wiped through the wedding party. Tables, decorations, flower arrangements, all of it washed up and just making my inner planner cringe. But one important thing was saved, that is the wedding cake. Let's bring in those newlyweds, Dylan and Riley Murphy, whose wedding, as you can just see, had this unexpected crash. And Dylan and Riley, thank you so much. A, congrats. But B, you have to tell me what was going through your mind as you saw this wave come crashing over all of your careful planning.
Well, yeah, so we knew that the weather was going to be a little crazy, but we were mainly worried about Hurricane Darby, which was supposed to come and bring some rain. So that was our main concern. We knew the waves were up. We live about 3,000 feet elevation, so we could see that the whole coastline was covered in whitewash, and yeah, they all day long they weren't really breaching over the wall, but in the video that you can see, it's basically just a catering area that that big wave got to. So we were pretty fortunate, but yeah, it definitely took out some of the empty catering tables, and then that backup bar. Fortunately, what you can't see is on the other side of the venue. There was about 200 people getting ready for the ceremony, so that was right before the ceremony.
It only took out the back out bar.
Thank God.
Right? So the main bar.
Despite what the video looks like, it looks like it was the entirety, but it was only our back out bar and then our catering tables that luckily didn't have any food on them yet. So we were very fortunate for that. And then, of course, the cake. That was amazing that the cake was spared.
And you were spared. I mean, the important thing is you guys were fine, right? That's what's important. I mean, how many people told you it's good luck to have your wedding washed away by a giant wave?
Yeah, so our Kahu, our officiant, he did an amazing job messaging it to us, and honestly, it brought everybody together so fast because our families and friends sprung right away and started picking up all the tables. The other thing that kind of went underwater was our dance floor and some of our reception tables and all that. So they took all that to the other side, and fortunately, we were able to have a party and still be able to dance. And we were dancing in the grass. And
I think the one thing that we couldn't really salvage was our dance floor, but nobody seemed to mind. We had a really fun night. It didn't stop the party one bit. It was just a really good union of everyone coming together to kind of make things work, even though, the space slept through and washed away a good amount of our reception table. So it was pretty beautiful to watch.
It is amazing, and it's obviously memorable. You'll never forget that this happened. Most importantly, was your dress okay? Were you anywhere near this when this happened?
The dress was okay. My bridesmaids and I had actually just arrived to the venue, and so we were I and one of my bridesmaids were hiding in the palace of the grounds that we were on, and so luckily I was far enough away from the wave, but I just watched it outside of the little slats in the windows, and I missed the initial wave, but I looked out and I saw the entire dance floor submerged, and I saw all of our bud bases and everything knocked over. And at first we were like, oh my goodness, what a disaster. But it really turned out to be the most beautiful union and a really good bringing of our families together.
Yeah, we didn't even have time to kind of, gauge what happened because, we looked at it and we were like, okay, it's just basically this little area that got taken out. We're going to, continue, and the ceremonies on the other side. And our coordinators at Bliss and Bloom and then Kona Event Rentals, they sprung right into action with a lot of our families and friends. And
our amazing DJ Tiger, who was able to keep the show going despite, being swamped with water.
He was told he couldn't keep playing, but he kept going. And so we're really lucky for, all of our friends and family.
Look, experienced weddings are the thing right now. So you really have done it the right way. Dylan and Riley Murphy, the most important thing is you're happy, you're smiling, you're well. It was an event you will never forget. We wish you a lifetime of mostly dry happiness.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
You guys and DJ Tiger.
Yes.
Yeah.